Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. On this channel, we explore everything nursing, personal finance and everything in between. As you all know, I'm a nurse currently based in the United Kingdom and I work for the NHS. I'm a band 6 nurse in the NHS and I currently involved in conducting interview for applicants looking to work within the NHS, be it as an healthcare or as a registered nurse. So I've figured out some reasons why a lot of applicants are not getting called for interviews. So I'm going to be discussing some of those reasons and what you can actually do better so that you get called for interview. On a daily basis, people tend to chat me up on why they are not getting called for interview. A lot of people said they have like 100 of applications and all they kept getting is an unfortunate email on the reason why they cannot call them for interviews. So I know how this feels because personally I had about 46 applications before I came into the United Kingdom, and out of those 46 applications, about 38 of them or even 40 were unfortunate email, and I only got about 4 calls for interviews, and I got like 2 offers. And by the time I got into the United Kingdom, some of them are even calling me after them. So a bit of motivation for you. I'm going to tell you that the yes you are looking for is actually coming, and you only need one yes. So just keep applying, keep getting better at what you do, keep seeking advices from people that have already done it, and you are going to get it. And make sure you watch this video to the end. So yeah, let's dive in. So here are a few reasons why you are not getting called for interview. First is you are applying for a wrong job. A lot of nurses back from Nigeria coming into the United Kingdom tends to come in as a band 5 staff nurse. The band 5 is like the lowest cadre of nurses in the United Kingdom, and that's like the starting point for most people. Fine, we've had a lot of people coming in with another band. I've had a lot of people that they said they came in with band 6, not much, but people are actually coming in as band 6. A lot of people are coming in through different route as well, through different specialty as well. So we have like 3 different kind of nurses coming into the United Kingdom. The first are the staff nurses, second are mental health nurses, and the third are midwives. So if you are coming in as a staff nurse, always make sure that you apply for roles at band 5. If you apply for roles at band 5, and usually let it be tailored towards the kind of experience you have back home. The main area where they employ people for are the medical surgical wards. Although, because most of the experience we have back from Africa are usually in the medical surgical units. Although when you come in, they might send you to another specialty because that's how it works here. And they will train you for everything you need to know. And if you're coming through the RMN, they are even the hot cake now. RMNs, the mental health, they are the hot cake now. They don't stay too long before they get called for interview and even get offer. So the staff nurses are getting more, and lots of people are still there even after passing all their exams. So you need to tailor your application towards a staff nurse position, which is a band 5 position, and see that you actually have experience on that specialty. You don't just see an endoscopy staff nurse application and just apply for it, and you are someone that doesn't even have endoscopy experience at all back from home. So doing this is setting yourself up for failure. So look for jobs that are asking for the experiences you have. It's even better because there are jobs that will state specifically that they are looking to recruit international nurses. That's the best jobs to apply for because this is specifically for you. So if you apply for those kind of job and you have the experience they need, you are certain that you are going to get called for interview. The same thing for those that are looking to apply for a role of healthcare. Look for healthcare roles. Most of healthcare roles are in band 2. They are band 2 roles. Look for those healthcare roles that are band 2. If you have experience, even better for you. and apply for those roles. Don't apply for the roles that are higher than your bands. And this is what most of people do. They just see nursing application and they just apply. Most of people just see healthcare application in area they don't even know anything about and they just apply. All these things are not helping you. So try and apply for the right job, and you are setting yourself to get the job. Another reason why a lot of people are not getting called for interview is actually not reading the person's specification for the role that they are applying for. All roles advertised in the NHS or wherever in this country will have their person specification. What is included in the person specification is actually where they stated everything they need in whoever is applying for those roles. Be it a nurse, be it whatever. In the person specification, they will state the essential requirement, they will state the desirable requirement. So you need to read all those. Do you possess the essential requirement? Do you possess those desirable the requirements? If you possess those desirable requirements, then you have an edge against someone that just have those essential requirements. But it all still depends on how you market yourself. So all these things, you need to read that. If you read that, that gives you an edge, because you know that, oh, I've read the person specification, I possess everything they need. Then if you possess everything they need, they don't have reason why they will not call you for the interview. But it's only when you have read the person specification that you actually know what they want. And if you read the person specification and you don't possess what they want, and they did not state it there that anyone can apply, then you shouldn't apply. If you apply for that kind of role, you are setting yourself up for a failure. Another reason why loads of people are not getting called for interview is not reading about the description of the role they are looking for. You are somebody that is coming from outside the United Kingdom, or maybe you are even someone that is already in the United Kingdom, but you don't possess ILR or you don't possess citizenship. Of course, certainly, you are going to need a visa sponsorship. Not all roles being advertised are actually going to render you a sponsorship. So without reading the description, whether the role you are applying for is actually going to offer you the sponsorship you need, you just apply. It's a setup for failure. They won't call you for the interview because they know that you are outside and you require sponsorship, and they don't have that sponsorship with them. So why will they call you for the interview? So you need to read. And as someone coming from Africa, be it Nigeria, be it Ghana, Kenya, or Gambia, or wherever you're coming from, and most people from India as well, if you are applying for a role in the NHS, whether you are an healthcare, you are a carer, you are a nurse, look for roles that are ready to sponsor a tier 2 visa. That's the skilled worker visa that you need in order for you to be able to work in the United Kingdom. So read the job description and see that they are offering sponsorship. If they are offering that visa, then you know that you get the job. But if you apply for a role that doesn't sponsor that thing, you are setting yourself up for failure. Now the next thing, which is like one of the most important aspects of your application, and your employer is not ready to read about all your details, your date of birth, whatever. They don't care about your date of birth. What they actually care about, I also conduct interview for people. Since I became a band 6, I conduct interview for people. But what we look at most, as soon as we got an application like this, the next thing we go to is going to the supporting statement. In your application, there is an area where you have a column for support statement. This is where you sell yourself. This is where you let us know your experiences, the experiences you've gathered over the years, in tallied with the person specification that you've read. So you need to make sure that when you are writing your supporting statement, you actually tailor it towards the person specification you've read, which is the essential and the desirable one, and give examples on how you've actually achieved all those things. State your experience, sell yourself. You don't need to lie. This is your experience you are telling us. Just say it as it is. That is what the employer actually cares about. If you state you have a good supporting statement, state all the experiences you've gathered, state everything with examples of how you have achieved them, then employer will be triggered to call you for the interview because they've seen what they want. The reason why they just need to interview you is just to confirm whether you are actually capable of exhibiting everything you've written down in your supporting statement. So these are reasons, these are things you need to do, and if you do them right, definitely they will call you for interview. Not only through this kind of application that people tends to come into the United Kingdom, another way people tends to come in it via the agency. The agency is one of the most popular one before, until the UK started that they stop recruiting actively from Africa and wherever. That's when people tends to start applying by themselves. So in time of agency application, if you are applying as an agency application, you need to send them the right document. Part of the right document is you need to send them your IELTS exam, that you've passed your IELTS if you are a nurse, your CBT exam, that you've actually done your CBT and passed, your decision letter, which is like a letter that the NMC tends to invite you to write an OSCE in the United Kingdom, and you need to send them a comprehensive and complete CV. Try and look out and ask people how the CV format is for the United Kingdom. So tends to look for this and have a good CV, and then send all this to them, and they are definitely going to invite you for interview, because most of these agencies recruit for a lot of trust, and they even recruit for some nursing home as well. So have good CV, send all your exams, send all your documents, and they will certainly call you for interview. I believe if you do all this, you are certainly guaranteed to get a call for your interview. So guys, thank you so much for watching this. Try and apply all this, and if you find this video interesting, subscribe to the channel, and we are going to have something more and better in the future. Thank you.